welcome back to Charmaine's Kitchen. A very good night to each and every one of you. If you're visiting my channel for the first time, I want to welcome you to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing a recipe with you guys for cassava, egg ball and mango sour. So if you come on down with me, we will do this together. For my cassava egg ball, I'm gonna make some nice hot mango sour to go with that. And here I have a lovely green mango, not so green but like on the halfway to the ripe side, so it's really nice. I'll cut it and show you how it looks. I have 3 cloves of garlic. I just pound them because I'm gonna put it in just like that to cook with the mango. And I have 3 wirrie or wirrie pepper for hotness and flavor. I'm gonna just peel up my mango and then I'll show you the next step for the mango sour. So in the pot I have about 1.5 cups of water, and this is my mango here. Look how nice these are, and it's gonna make a lovely mango sour. So the seed and everything with the pepper and the garlic I'm gonna add into the water, and if your mangoes are bigger you might have to add a little bit more water, or if it's like really on the hard side. But today I have like a medium size, and I'm gonna watch this if I have to add more water to it. So for it to have flavor while it's boiling, I'm gonna add a teaspoon of salt for it to cook with that. And I'm just gonna give it a quick stir and just leave it to boil until it's nice and soft and tender, and that's gonna be ready for our mango sour. So my sour is done, and the way how I can tell, if you put the spoon like this and you can get the mango coming off like that, you know that it's done. And I'm gonna mash this up now. What I do, I usually mash it with my potato masher, or you can throw it in your blender, but you don't put the seed and you just blend it or mash it. But I'm gonna mash it and I'll show you the next step. So I'm gonna show you guys how I mash it, and I usually take my masher and I just go in like that, like if you're mashing potatoes, and your your garlic, sorry, no onions, your garlic and your pepper is gonna get mashed in, and you're gonna have a nice thick consistency, and you can taste it to see if you have to add more salt. But I'm gonna keep on mashing, and then I'll come back and do the taste and let you guys know. So here is that beautiful mango sour after I finished mashing it with my potato masher. And when I was crushing those wirrie pepper, the smell was awesome, guys. So I tasted, and the salt that I add was perfect. The mango that I picked was an awesome, nice mango, because you can see from the color, and you can see that rich garlic, pepper and everything in there. But what I like to do, I like to add just a pinch of roasted geera for an additional extra flavor. So just 1 pinch, I'm not putting too much, and that adds a really nice kick aromatic flavor. And I will put it out in a dish now, and I'm gonna start working with my cassava for the egg ball. So this is ready, guys. Who want the seed? Let me know. When we were back home, we used to fight for the seed. Leave in a comment and let me know who liked the mango seed from the mango sour. So here is the cassava that I'm using to make my cassava egg ball today. Cassava is a root provision, and it grows in the ground. This is what it looks like. A lot of people know it in North America as yucca. And cassava have a lot of health benefit. It can be used to cure headache, fever. It can help with hair growth, and it can help to lose weight as well. There's so much things you can do with cassava. You can make flour, cassava flour. You can make cassava bread, cake, and a lot of delicious recipes. So today I'm gonna show you one nice delicious recipe, and this one here I'm gonna show how to peel it as well. So what I usually do to peel my cassava, I will put a line down the piece that I have, and then you try to lift up the skin like this, and then all you have to do is pull it away from the cassava itself, and it's so easy to peel. So you just lift and pull and you get the whole thing. So easy to peel. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut them into small pieces because I have to boil them. And I'm gonna cut this one back like that, and then I'm gonna cut it back again because I want it to boil quickly. And see how it looks from the inside. So I'm gonna continue with the whole process. I'll keep on doing that. Peel them out, and then there's a long white like vein inside. You have to take that out because it's not edible. It will be very chewy. So just in the middle, when you cut it like this, you just take it out, and you only need out the white part to cook. So here is the cassava. Already peel them, cut them in small pieces and wash them. They're ready to boil. And while I am preparing this cassava, just remember yesterday when I went to the store to pick up this cassava, I run into one of my viewers, and she was so polite and so very nice and kind. She was actually talking to her husband about how nice this cassava was cooking. And then when I asked her if she know if this is the same one that she's referring to, she said yes, and she recognized my voice. And then we start chatting for a bit. So Bibi, if you're watching, I just want to shout you out today. Thank you for giving me the tips on these cassava, and hope you're having a wonderful day. So in this pot, I have some boiling water. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of salt to give the cassava some flavor while I'm cooking it. And I'm gonna add all my cassava to the water. Oops, was a little bit rough there. So I'm gonna add all this and let it cook until it's nice and soft that I can mash it. So I'm gonna continue cooking this, and then I'll show the texture that I'm gonna take it out with. Like when you're making mashed potatoes, that's the consistency you have to cook it until it's like that. So I'll show you after I finish. So I'm gonna test these cassava to see if they're boiled, if it's time for me to take them off. And in order for me to do that, I'm gonna put a fork, and this one here is cooked, see? So this is done. I'm gonna strain it, see how it's falling apart, and then I'll start mashing it while it's still hot. So this is how the cassava look like when you boil potatoes. And now we're gonna mash it while it's still hot, so it's gonna be easier to mash while it's hot. See how the masher is just going through it? And then I'll leave it to cool off, and then I'm gonna be adding my seasoning, and it's gonna be easy for me to handle when it's cold. So here is my mashed cassava. I'm gonna add some salt because cassava have a plain taste, so we want to season this up before we put everything together. So I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of salt. I'm just trying to sprinkle it all over. And then I'm gonna add some of my green seasoning, and that's contained of garlic, thyme, pepper, and green onion, and this is gonna flavor it up some more. So I'm gonna add about, this is a lot of cassava, so I'm gonna add about 3 tablespoons of the green seasoning, and then I'm gonna mix it up and then taste it to see if I have to add more, because I want this to be flavorful. If it's not flavorful, then we're gonna have a tasteless cassava ball. So here is the seasoned cassava, and it looks nice. You can see the seasoning inside. That greenish looking thing, that's all the beautiful seasoning. And I did taste it, and it have a very nice taste. So what I'm gonna do, I have to go in with my hands to put that together with the eggs. I already boiled and peeled my eggs. So now I'm gonna go in with my hands to roll these off, because there's no better way to do it. So what I want to do is grab some of the cassava, and a few of those middle pieces from the cassava still got into here. So I'm gonna take them out as I'm going. Now I'm gonna fish them out. You make a little opening, and then you want to put your egg right in the center, and then you do another opening, another set of potato, and then you just cover it up, and then make sure that the egg is all covered in here, and that's what you're looking for. So this is what we want to have. So I'm gonna keep on doing these. Oh, what is this? Another middle piece. And this was a beautiful, nice cassava. It boiled so nicely, and I'm gonna just put them here until I'm done all of them, and then I'll show you how I fry these to give it that nice color on the outside and to look beautiful when we finish. So here's the eggs, and then I'm gonna keep on doing the same process I just showed you. So here I have my cassava egg ball all rolled out. You can see some of that seasoning coming through, and over here I had some leftover ones, so I make some plain cassava ball. And here I have 2 eggs. I'm gonna beat these up to make the batter to fry, and in this bowl here I have some regular flour, and so in the flour that I'm using to fry these, I add a little bit of turmeric powder, because that's gonna add a very nice color. Finish frying it, it's gonna look lovely, nice yellow color. So I'm gonna start my frying process now. So this is how I do mine. So I'm gonna take one of these and put it into the eggs, and then I'm gonna make sure that it's coated, and then I will put it into the flour and make sure that this is covered all over. And then I will put it into my oil. My oil was warming up on the stove. I think it's ready now. And in you go. I'm gonna put 2 at a time. I don't want to overcrowd the pan. And these are gonna come out nice with a beautiful color. And we don't have to cook it for too much because the cassava is already cooked, and the egg is just to have a beautiful, nice color on the outside. So you have to make sure that you flip them or roll them so it's cooked all on all sides. But look how beautiful the color is. And I do have a recipe for potato egg ball. That's one of my first set of videos that I did. So if you're interested, you don't want to make it with cassava, or you're interested in making it with potatoes, you can check that recipe out as well. So for all my vegetarian friends, you don't have to add the eggs in yours. You can do it like how I did the cassava, only with the seasoning, and you can make a plain cassava ball. So these are done cooking. I love how the color is looking. I'm gonna take these out, and then I'm gonna repeat the process, add 2 more until I'm done, and then I'll show the end result. So here is my plate of goodness. This is my cassava egg ball, my regular egg ball, these small one, my regular cassava ball, and I have my mango sour there, and I have jug of sorrel drink to go with this. So who can tell me if they're not hungry right now, or who need one? So I'm gonna dig in and let you guys know. I am drooling right now. This is very, very beautiful looking, and I can't wait to dig in. So I'm gonna dig in for one, and I'm gonna take this one right beside me. I just want to show you how it is from the inside. Oh my God, look at that. So what I do when I'm eating this is white inside because of the cassava. I like to take my mango sour and just put it all over in the inside, and then dig in with that. So guys, tell me, aren't you guys drooling? So I'm gonna cut piece because I want to have even piece. And then I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna drench this with some more sour. So all my viewers and all my subscribers, hope you guys like this recipe. Cheers to you. So good. That mango sour is so delicious, so hot with pepper, but that's what you need when you're eating these stuff, because you gotta have something very nice and hot and spicy. And the mango have a nice sweetness and a good texture, and the cassava is so well seasoned. This reminds me so much of back home, and I wish if you guys can taste this right now. I would love, even if I have to share a little piece like this with everyone, I would. This is so delicious. The cassava ball by itself look like this because there is no eggs inside. But guys, once you have that nice hot mango sour, that's all you need. But this altogether tastes amazing. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Until then, I'm going to be enjoying some more with my sorrel drink. Stay blessed, stay safe. Bye for now.